rise and touch what greets you there. Reaching out, stretch your hands across the sea. Come with me, close your eyes and touch what meets you there. Reaching out, stretch your hands across the sea. Sitting in my room, nothing much to say. I heard you calling 1,000 miles away. I did not mean to hurt you. You took me by surprise. There is still a chance if we just close our eyes.
That is pretty funny. Better than Dragon Age 2 and the dialogue they'd always been waiting for? Which woke nonsense of a gaming journalistic website did that come from? I mean, that's kind of a... That's kind of a facetious question, because pretty much 95% of all game journalist websites are just woke and dumb as shit anymore. That's why nobody goes to them. Funnily enough, though, that's pretty fitting considering how I posted RIP Kotaku in the Discord earlier today. Because they are basically on their way out. Another woke fest game journalist website. They're on the outs. They already shut down Kotaku Australia, and then I guess yesterday it was, they went and laid off a bunch of people from Kotaku USA. It's well, it made me smile because game journalism anymore is just, it's not, it's like it's a joke. It's a joke, and they're all going broke. It's just like Hollywood. Everybody, all these actors and actresses and quote-unquote famous people posting videos about their reaction to the election and all this stuff, and it's like, do you people not realize that nobody gives a fuck what you have to say? Are you that much of a narcissist that you think that everybody in the whole United States is just waiting on bated breath to hear what you have to say, Harrison Ford? Or Cardi B? Or any of the other dipshits? Nobody cares. This isn't the 1970s anymore. People don't idolize celebrities anymore. Nobody cares what you think about anything. Politics, favorite food, favorite car. Nobody cares. It's insane to me that they have not figured this out yet. Pedro Pascal? You fucking worthless piece of shit. Nobody cares. The sooner that you all figure that out, man. Actually, I don't know. For you guys, it might be pretty crushing, actually. Once you figure that out, like, wait. The poor simpletons of the United States don't care what I have to say? Well, what? But I'm a celebrity. I'm rich. What do you mean they don't care what I have to say? It's so funny. It's so funny how those people live in such a bubble and they just cannot comprehend. They just can't seem to understand why anybody would not think exactly like they do. It's just straight up narcissism by definition. They all seem to think they have a platform. Well, yeah, they're celebrities. They're more important than the common man, right? Have you had a good day, Deej? No, I haven't. But that's not really why I'm going off on dipshit celebrities right now. Dipshit celebrities need to be going off on like every day until they come to the realization that nobody cares about them or what they have to say. Or their shitty movies that they're trying to promote. But no, I really don't want to talk about my day other than the fact that, let's just say that today was the worst day Deej Jr. has ever been at school. And we'll just leave it at that, and we'll move on. And he's basically going through boot camp now. He's going through a rigorous boot camp regimen here at home. And not surprisingly, he did pretty well. Because whenever it's just me and him, or whenever I'm around him, he doesn't act the way that he does when he's only around his mother or only at school. So, yeah, it is what it is. Would he have been your choice, or is that rude to ask? What do you mean? Would he have been your choice? I don't know what you're trying to ask there. Oh, Trump? I thought you were talking about my son. I was like, wait, what? I didn't vote. I don't vote because I don't participate in the facade that is choice. I don't believe in our political system at all. And I hate the two-party system. And I'm not a big fan of the candidates. But with that being said, when I woke up in the morning and saw that Trump won, I was ecstatic. Yes. Not because I love Trump or I'm not a diehard MAGA person, but Kamala Harris is a fucking retard. And, yeah. If you're going to make me choose the lesser of two evils, Trump 100%. Yeah. Yeah. That's, yeah. It's not even close. When he was first elected in 2016, my mom voted for him, and I was just like, wow, I can't believe you voted for him. He's like a freaking celebrity. Knows nothing about politics, blah, 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 blah. And then as time has gone on, and I lived through his first presidency, which wasn't that bad. My retirement plan did very, very well when he was the president. Like, almost made enough money to live on. And I don't even have that much money in my presidency. In my retirement fund, I don't even have that much money in it, but I made enough money almost every single year to just live on, which is pretty crazy. But anyway, yeah, he wasn't that bad of a president. I know some things that he did in the military side because I was in the military at the time, and I can't really talk about it because it's like classified information. But let me just say he definitely de-escalated some things around the world that were about to get really, really fucking bad. And yeah, then Biden was president, and he was a fucking nightmare. And Kamala Harris is retarded. So, yes. Yes. I didn't vote, but if you had a gun to my head and said, you gotta vote right now, vote or I'm gonna shoot you, I would not even think twice. It would have went straight to Trump. Yeah. Does that answer your question? Was that enough information? So yeah, it started out in 2016 as like, oh my God, my mom voted for Trump. I'm so embarrassed. Like, she's so dumb. I can't believe she's doing this. And then I actually like started to kind of get into politics and kind of like realize like what he was doing and what they were doing against him. And yeah, it completely opened up my eyes. Yeah. Yeah, he actually was a pretty damn good president, surprisingly. Hopefully he's as good or better than he was last time. Can't be any worse than Biden. Dear God. I think Biden will go down as like one of the worst presidents in the history of the United States. Like, absolute nightmare. He wasn't like horrible for the economy as of like his last like year or two in office, but he straight up destroyed the economy with the whole COVID thing and the printing money and yeah. But you know, of course, all the dumb Americans are just like, what? We're gonna get free money during COVID? All right, give me some free money. Having no, you know, having no idea of the repercussions of that whatsoever. They're just like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll take free money.
Shit. More on
Hell yeah. Dude, Biden's awesome. We're getting like thousands of dollars for free. That won't bite us in the ass whatsoever. Shall I go on or you good? He gets really bad press over here. Who, Biden or Trump? You're not even supposed to be here. This is the dialogue I always wanted. I like blowing up these barrels.
hitting us at range.
It's the same thing every single time. They block my third move in my combo every single time. Trump gets really bad press over there. Of course he does. Your entire country is run by the BBC, which is like an ultra far left woke
So the Untarmed took over the outpost
media
after the
company.
Grey Wardens abandoned it.
Yeah. Ravane
He gets bad press over here too, because all of our mainstream media is the same thing. It's ultra far left woke bullshit.
Builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antom take over old
Not that our
forts like
politicians
this
are any
instead of
better, that's for
building their
sure.
own.
We had 3 prime ministers in the same year once. One only lasted a week. Yeah, pretty funny. I actually watched a video clip on YouTube from GB News lately. It was after, you know, Trump won the presidency. There was a woman broadcaster on there talking about basically how, you know, like, you know, Trump wouldn't have been her choice, her first choice or whatever, but you know, like she if she was in the United States, she would have voted for him, blah 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 blah. She's like, you know, do I think he's fit for office? No, but blah blah blah. And I was just like, you know, that's pretty rich. A Brit talking about someone who's not fit for office when you guys have basically voted politicians into office for the last 25 years who have just been straight destroying your countries. So I thought that that was pretty hilarious that she was like, yeah, I don't think he's fit for office. And it's like, really? I think, personally, I think your presidents, or sorry, your prime ministers of the last 25 years have been phenomenally worse than our presidents of the last 25 years. Well, except for maybe Bush. George W. Bush was kind of a nightmare. He had to finish that war. He had to finish that war with Iraq for his old daddy. But yeah. Could not agree more. Yeah. You seem like a smart woman, Donna. I didn't foresee you disagreeing with me there, because you seem to be able to think critically and are at least halfway intelligent. But yeah, I just thought that was like really? You're gonna sit there on GB News, which is a conservative, it's like the only conservative news source in the UK, right? As far as like mainstream. Are they even mainstream? I don't know. I see their videos on YouTube every once in a while. But yeah, I don't think he's fit for office. After he already had a 4-year presidency that really was not bad at all. I mean, say what you want about the guy personally. Is he a narcissist? Absolutely. But I would say in 2016, I would have been like, yeah, he's not fit for office. He's not a politician. But now that I've, had time to think about this, people who aren't politicians are exactly who I want in the in office. I don't get rid of all these career politicians that haven't done anything in 30, 40 years except play the market and get rich, Nancy Pelosi. Fuck these guys. Fuck the politicians. Let's get people in there who aren't career politicians, who actually might know what Americans want and aren't just completely out for self-interest. You've only got to look at Boris Johnson and wonder what the hell has the UK come to. I don't know. The guy you got in there now, he seems to be Keir Starmer. Is that his name? Keir Starmer? And he might go down. I mean, like I said, I think Biden will objectively go down as one of the worst presidents in history. I think Keir Starmer might go down as objectively one of the worst prime ministers you guys have ever had. Holy shit. That dude's a nightmare. Rishi Sunak, multi-billionaire who has no idea how the other half live. Well, the funny thing wasn't Rishi Sunak, didn't he run as conservative? I don't know how your guys' political party, over here, it's easy. We got 2 political parties, basically. I mean, there's only 2 that are going to get voted in. There might be other ones, but they don't have a chance in hell. But over there, wasn't Rishi Sunak from the Conservative Party? I would not consider him a conservative at all. Do you guys have a different definition for conservative over there than we do, or... Yeah. On Tom note, translated from the Kunari language. Your instructions are unchanged. Use the nets to bring the dragon from the sky and the grapples to tie it down. Do this and win glory for the Antom.
Grapples, nets. The Antom are going after the Vincimer. Shouldn't the dragon be okay against...
I don't have a problem with having a billionaire in the office. Trump's a billionaire. I don't have a problem with him being president. If what's his face? Why can't I think of his name? Wow, I'm completely drawing a blank. A blank. The freaking... Damn it. All right, now I gotta look it up because it's gonna bother me. Vivek Ramaswamy. I think he's what, Indian American? His parents immigrated. I think his parents immigrated to the United States, and he's like first generation born in the United States. He ran for president. If he runs in 2028, I might actually vote. He's a super rich dude. I don't care that he's super rich. If he wins the ticket in 2028, I might actually vote for him. Unless, you know, 4 years is a long time. He could totally change his ways and flip-flop and do all that other shit. But he's another, like, super rich dude. But, like, I like what comes out of his mouth. He completely destroys the media. He speaks the truth. I honestly don't care that he's worth $100 million or whatever the hell it is. Sunax's snake, no originality, more faces than Fu Manchu. You might not get that reference, but no mind. No, I don't get that reference. I know what a Fu Manchu is, like the facial hair, Fu Manchu, but I've never heard more faces than Fu Manchu. I honestly think in 2028 it'll probably be Vivek Ramaswamy versus the freaking slimy piece of shit governor of California, Gavin Newsom. And if that's the case, if Gavin Newsom is the Democratic nominee in 2028, which I'm almost positive he will be, I honestly don't care who runs against him. I'll vote against him. I will vote for whoever runs against him. Because he is like the quintessential slimy, garbage career politician that has done nothing but destroy San Francisco, destroy the state of California, and now he's going to try to move on to the entire United States of America and try to destroy it? Hell no. If Satan was running against Gavin Newsom, I might think about voting for Satan. Like, he is that... I've never hated a politician more than I hate Gavin Newsom. He is just the absolute worst. And he's just so smarmy and so smug, and like he just look at the state of California. That's been on him for the last shit, I don't know how long. Whenever he was mayor of San Francisco years ago. San Francisco's still doing real well here in 2024, by the way. There's the face masks you're talking about, but they rotate and every face is different. Oh, okay. I got you. I need to remember to move over the enchantment on Balara's bow. I need to remember to do that. Next time we go to the lighthouse. Remind me, Donna. I know you'll remember. I won't. Do I? I think I'm going to make the switch on this to get the extra defense. So I'm going to need to swap physical resistance over to my armor as well. We're swapping. We're doing all kinds of enchantment swaps.
Not after I drugged her.
For us, it's always the best of a bad bunch. Simple as that. Anywho, back to back.
They knew I drug her to make her
well, yeah, that's. I'm sure that's. I don't pay attention to politics, you know, worldwide or anything, but I'm sure that's the way it is worldwide. And people are always like, "Wow, how are these two our only options? You know, is this really the best we have to offer?" And it's like, yeah, it is. Like, all politicians are products of the countries that they're in. Most Americans are completely stupid and not good people. So obviously the politicians are going to reflect that as well. So yeah, this really is the best we have to offer. I think it's so funny when people are they just can't believe, like, wow, all these politicians are just so stupid. Yeah, so are people. Where have you been? Are you not paying attention? They are people just like you and I. They are Americans, just like you and I. And Americans are fucking dumb.
Nicely done, Rook.
That's not even up for debate. I mean, look at our literacy level, for crying out loud, compared to the rest of the Western world. If you ever need a quick pick-me-up, Donna, if you're ever feeling bad, if you're ever having one of those days and you just feel kind of dumb, look up the literacy rate for adults in the United States in 2024. It is alarmingly bad. Weathered Journal page. Orders came down today. Hang on. Poor kid. I don't know what his deal is. Like he hasn't really been coughing all that much since he got home from school, but then whenever he goes and lays in bed, he just starts coughing. I don't get it. Weather Journal page. Orders came down today. We're abandoning the fortress. No more Darkspawn. Too expensive to maintain. Can't believe it. Worse, Tops was reassigned to Bloody Ferelden, and I'm being sent to Weishaupt. I don't know what I'll do without them. It's been Tops and Mel since the joining. Bloody hell. Bloody Ferelden. Warden Mel Caribou, 633 steel. What's up with the music right now, by the way? Why are we all like in intense battle music mode here and we're just walking around? Can you prop him up slightly, take pressure off the chest? I don't know. He seems to... he rolled over on his side. I think that might have helped him, but... He's not a... He cannot... I mean, just like when he's awake, he can't sit still. But like when he sleeps, I even asked doctors about it. I'm like, are children supposed to move around so much when they sleep? I thought children, you know, just kind of slept like logs and were just dead to the world. Ever since he's like 2 or 3, he's just constantly just tossing and turning. Not necessarily waking up, but just constantly tossing and turning. And I'm just like, I feel bad for him. He can't be getting super restful sleep that way. I mean, I know he's a kid and probably only needs like 4 hours of sleep anyway and gets like 10. But yeah, I just feel bad for him. He's always been a good sleeper. Even when he was a baby, he was a good sleeper, but he just can't just lay still and sleep. Seems like every time I look at the monitor, he's just always moving, it seems like.
Come on.
Poor kid. Thankfully, I don't have that problem. When I'm so thankful that I've never really in my life had trouble sleeping. I've never really been an insomniac, you know, except for maybe like one day out of the year here and there kind of thing. I've never really been an insomniac.
Careful ahead.
I've never really had trouble sleeping consistently, and I'm so thankful for that. When I go to sleep, I pretty much stay asleep. Unless I hear a noise or something.
They're at range.
Why did I do that? That was not the right move.
Great job, Rook. We're getting good at this.
I'm a mix of both. I fall asleep quickly, but then I'm also a fidget. Yeah, that's another thing too, is I usually fall asleep pretty damn quickly. I'd say on average throughout my life, it probably only takes me like 10 minutes to fall asleep. I feel so sorry for people that lay there and lay there and lay there. And just, that's gotta be agonizing. I mean, the few times that it has happened to me where I couldn't sleep, it has been agonizing. It's just like, dude, what's wrong with me? Why am I not asleep? But I think they say, don't they say that if you can't sleep, the worst thing that you can do is to just lay there and still keep trying to go to sleep? Don't they say that you should actually just be get up and do something to take your mind off the fact that you can't sleep or something like that? And then once you actually feel tired again, go back in and lay down. I think I read that somewhere a long time ago. So people, if you're an insomniac, get out of bed. Find a way to make yourself more tired, I guess. I don't know. There's a chest up here. Oh, we got to go all the way up and then around and down, eh? Well, isn't that special? Need to use my ult. We got a lot of these ult potions laying around. There's like 2 of them, I think. 2 or 3 laying around. But my ult's full right now, so... oh, well. Not going back up that way.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey!
Wow. Have I said that I hate our new companion, by the way?
I brought her down. She's mine by right.
We'll go to the lighthouse when we're done with this mission. Read a book, light off with TV on low. Don't know. I mostly go out like a light. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You definitely don't want to make yourself dependent on... What the...
Tarala.
Come on.
Did she just breathe fire? What the hell was that?
Range stinker. Good one.
What? Do the damn ability. 24. No, you type away, Donna.
So,
I'm not watching chat while I'm
you
fighting
breathe
anyway.
fire.
You're not breaking
Yeah.
my concentration.
Amazing. Can all Kunari breathe fire?
Type away. No.
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember.
We've got really good rings, so it's
can
gonna
talk
take
later.
something. It's gonna take something
me
crazy
know when
for
you're
me to
ready.
swap out our rings because they are pretty damn good for our
Is she gonna
build.
be grateful we freed her? Do you think she'd give us a ride?
No, she's gonna be pissed.
Oh, well that's too bad.
But yeah, maybe I'm not remembering, but I don't remember Kunari breathing fire in previous games. So if they can, I forgot. If that's a new thing as of this game, it's pretty cringe. I mean, it's pretty cringe even if it was a thing before now. So it's Dragon Age. You already don't put enough dragons in the damn game, so now you're gonna have Kunari breathe fire like a dragon. Is that what we're doing now? Has she done the naughty with a dragon? Wouldn't put it past him. I would not put it past him to write something like that in the game. I mean, hell, look at Baldur's Gate 3. You could have sex with a bear in that game. Yeah. But Deej, it wasn't a bear. It was a shapeshifter who was in bear form during the sex scene. I don't care. They made it to where you could have sex with a damn bear in the game. That is so cringe and ridiculous and stupid. Yeah. And no, I will not shut up. I'm being dead serious. Look it up. You can find the sex scene on the internet. It is so ridiculous. Seeing, like, your character, like, being intimate with a fucking bear. It's beyond cringe. But that's the state of video games today. Ba-dum-bum. Draw the line at animals. Yeah. Not surprising coming from these lot. To be honest. Oh, stay tuned. Hello? Are we back? Holy cow. Man, what a great game. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen again. That was pretty crazy. The game crashed, and it crashed OBS, and like it jacked my computer up to the point where the background images on my computer are just black screens now. So this has been interesting. Great game. Hey, great patch, by the way, BioWoke. Great patch. You really fixed all those bugs, didn't you? You fixed all the bugs. You made the performance better. Man, just an all-around, just great developer, you know? Just fantastic job. Everyone. Just all around. Give yourselves a round of applause. Should you continue playing? Is it messing up your PC? I don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, I have no background images on my desktop anymore. It's just black. I don't know how that happened. But, yeah. First time for everything, I guess. Holy cow. When the game crashed that time, it just jacked everything up. OBS, my computer itself. Let's not do that again, please. I almost restarted my PC, but then I was like, whatever, it'll be fine, hopefully. Don't do it again, please.
As one dragon
Okay,
flew off,
I think we made it.
Now safe to finish its
Fingers
nap,
crossed.
uninterrupted. Another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Ooh, the Dragon King. I'm terrified.
Wonderfully done, Tosh. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. And you managed it despite this former crew member tripping you up the whole time.
Is this it? So this is Isabella. This is one of the characters that I was talking about before, who they basically deleted her boobs. I'm not sure if this is the conversation. Like, I'm not sure if this is the super cringe trans conversation, but Isabella is a part of that conversation, and we've now met her. So that conversation should be coming up pretty soon. So stay tuned. Because BioWoke is about to lecture us yet again.
I missed you too, Isabella.
You're lucky you're cute.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
If it puts a smile on your face, that's good.
I don't think
enough
it's
for
this
me.
scene, but it's got to be coming up
it
soon.
does.
Thank you for all your efforts. This is just as I had hoped.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Kunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
Wait, were you not aware of this? Our contact here said you'd agree to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tosh. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, wipe your boots next time.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
That's why I joined the Lords
I
of
talked to you
Fortune,
about
Donna,
not using your
because I love
fire in
gold
front of
too.
the Antam.
Wow. She's legit pouting over there like a
I will prepare
child.
potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Finek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
Not such a big burly boss bitch now, are you?
Your mother doesn't mince words. I like that.
Yeah, she's a lot.
Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff.
Where did my armor come from?
Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
Is this my Lords of Fortune appearance that I just unlocked or something? Because that was not the armor I was wearing. And now it's gone. But hey, we're back at the lighthouse, so now you know what we get to do, Donna. Tosh, a Kunari dragon hunter, lured a dragon from its lair with the team's help so that her fellow Lords of Fortune could steal its treasure. When Antom poachers tried to take the drugged and sleepy dragon, Tosh defended it and revealed her ability to breathe fire. As Tosh joined the team, the surviving Antom fled back to their leader, the Dragon King, with word of a rare fire-breathing Kunari. Okay, so yeah, Kunari don't breathe fire. So yes, that is also super cringe that they added that in this game, in my opinion. New exploration level unlocked, the Ravane Coast. Oh, a missive after the dragon. Rook, Treviso is blighted worse than we thought. What it was, what we saw even under occupation, the markets, the cafes, the people, is lost. And still the Antom try to claim what survives. I have responsibilities to my house and family I must fulfill. Then Ilario will take over and I will return. Whatever else, House de la Morte will not break its contracts. Lucanus. That's cool. That's cool. I don't really want to use you anyway. Just stay away forever. I mean, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. It's evolution, baby. Not one of my more favorite Pearl Jam songs. Why does it still have the thing? Why does it still have the green thing above character like I have? Oh, rune? I got a new rune? Scorch. All of your weapon attacks deal fire damage for 20 seconds. No. We don't need that. Okay, so we need to move 10% physical resistance to our armor. And then Balara as well. Oh, looks like she's ready to do one of her companion quests already.
Need and knowledge.
I already forgot what it was. What it was? Physical resistance, chest armor. Physical resistance.
The fires are lit.
Oh, I gotta go to enchantment. Hello, there we go. Okay. I wonder if there's a blurb that says release the bees. A blurb? What do you mean by a blurb? Can we not enchant our belt? Is that seriously a thing? You can enchant every other piece of gear except the belt? Wait, what? What is this? You can enchant spells? You can enchant abilities? I did not know that. Wow. Okay. So you can enchant all of your gear, all of your abilities, except for the belt? Why do they not let you enchant belts? But you can enchant literally every other kind of gear. Oh, blurp. B-L-E-R-P. That's why I was confused. Blurp. Oh, okay. I mean, I can look it up if you want me to. I probably shouldn't do it while I'm streaming this game, though, because it's going to be super laggy and weird. But if you if you send me a message on Discord to remind me, I'll check it out after the stream, and then I'll let you know. Instead of, you know, having you pay for it now and then finding out that it's not a thing, I can look preemptively. I did not know. So you cannot enchant companion abilities, but you can enchant your own abilities. I had no idea you could do that. That's pretty crazy. I will be damned. Wow, there's not a lot to choose from. They only give you 4. Ability critical damage, ability stagger, ability armor damage, ability barrier damage. You can unlock more at higher ranks, but... Wow. I had no idea this was the thing. Let's go... Armor damage on that. Let's go barrier damage on that. And first hit damage. Eh? Let's go stagger on this. So armor, barriers. Wow, crazy. Okay. I'm glad I just happened to tab over and see that. Not that I don't use my abilities a ton, but... okay, so she needed to have... electric damage on her bow. Electric damage on her bow.
Manifestation.
It's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. And everybody else, except for Tosh. Speaking of which, let's check out her skills. And she also has a level up. So she's just running dual axes, huh? interesting that she is... whatever. We can just make her tank, even though she's not really a tank. So she's got fire, weakened, haunt, burning.
Offer, dweller. I will answer.
I can only enchant one of her axes? I guess she can only have the two that are left, huh? Ability and crit? They're all yours. Oh. Wait, actually, let me put crit on here. Can I not do this maximum stack of bleeding? I'll just do more damage. Let me go to mine. Let me see if I can put that on my... Why can't I put that on my chest armor? I want another stack of bleeding. So these enchantments must be class dependent too. That's kind of messed up. Why does she get +1 stack of bleeding and I don't? I'm a rogue. If anybody should have +1 stack of bleeding, I would think it'd be the rogue. I would love to have that, but game's like, nope, sorry. Can't have it. Better luck next time. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. Oh yes, I did also level up myself. Where did we leave off? I don't remember. Don't need that. Oh, that's right. I was going to get this. Affliction damage. Which, bleeding should be an affliction. Should be. Better be. It says an effect that deals damage over time. Bleeding is a damage over time. So let's do that. What is this? Explosive trap. Yeah, I definitely don't want that. So we'll have to figure out where we're going to keep going on the tree on our next point, because I think we're at kind of a standstill. Everything that's offered right now, I don't really want. Okay. Oh, this is open. My God, you scared the crap out of me, cat. You want the rest of your food? God, Skitty scared the crap out of me. She's over here licking her essentially bowl with no food in it, and she knocked it off the chair and it clanged, and I was just like, what the scared the bejeez out of me. Anywho, yeah, so it looks like we got a new area in the lighthouse unlocked. There's a quest there, so I guess all those brambles that were there aren't there anymore. So it looks like we got 2 new side quests. We got 2 conversations we need to have, and then what's this conversation with Nev? Is that I don't know if I've ever seen that looking icon before. It's not for the main quest. Huh. All right, well, let's go talk to our Dwarfu first, and then Davrin. They've got some time-sensitive conversations they need to have here. We don't want to miss out on those, so let's just do those now. Hey, baby.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter? Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
A spy master? She doesn't know things about me, does she? Do I need to worry?
Charter probably knows everything about you. Oh, but she's not gonna use it against you. I mean, if you behave.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
So she was the female dwarf in Inquisition, I'm pretty sure, who... I think she was the side quest where there was a female dwarf who kind of felt like she had magical powers, which is not a normal thing for dwarves. And I believe, if memory serves me correctly, in the game, you could make the choice to send her off to the Circle of Magi to help her hone her skills. That's got to be her, right? Man, it's been so long since I played the last game, but it's got to be her. But I'm pretty sure that there was a choice in there somewhere. I think the choice was either send her to the Circle of Magi or just like tell her to forget about it or something like that. I don't know what's canon as far as what the canon decision was that the developers wanted you to, or not necessarily wanted you to do, but because she's obviously in this game now, so I don't know what the canon decision was. I don't know if she went to the Circle of Magi. I don't think she's ever talked about any of that, so maybe she didn't. Maybe the canon choice was just for her to just forget about it, and now she's like, it's got to be her. But that's weird because whenever she discovered her magical powers in this game, she didn't say anything that I recall about like, oh yeah, 10 years ago I had this similar thing happen and I thought that I had magical powers or blah, 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 blah. I don't remember her saying anything about that. But I definitely remember a female dwarf in Inquisition who was in like the beginning stages of discovering magical powers. If that's not her, then weird coincidence.
But you did know people from the Inquisitors' inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
The spirit.
Wait. Blackwall is now known as Rainier?
I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Oh, God.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
Does that mean something? Well, maybe.
Okay, that's just a creepy thing to say.
Cole was like that. Weird, wonderful, and occasionally a little bit creepy.
Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Ah, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if you guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you don't miss.
So, tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
It wasn't as bad where I was, but I remember the demons spitting skyholes.
Nothing like demon spitting skyholes to bring people together, huh? I made friends. Rector, Faulkner, others.
Rector? Faulkner?
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right, like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other two and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
And the Inquisitor's advisors, what about them?
Of all of them, I'd say Josephine is my favorite. She's lovely. She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day. Cullen and I got along too, but he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes, and I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Liliana? I heard she's intense.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds. Oh, I passed her in the Great Hall one day, and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
What? Like, for lunch? If I had a copper for every time someone's asked me if I eat nog.
Liliana wouldn't joke like that. No, she just bred them as pets.
So, did you take the nog?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug? Do not say eat it.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
He might be lonely, but I doubt he cares. He's single-minded. Nothing else matters besides his crusade.
Because it's the only thing he's had. My ma used to say, a caged dog forgets there's grass outside. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
Okay. It didn't give me an option to flirt at all in that conversation. Maybe the time-sensitive conversations don't have that. I don't know. I've never really paid attention until now. But it was fun hearing her talk about all the people in Inquisition. It kind of brought me back a little bit. I don't remember a lot about that game because I played it a long time ago, but some of those names I definitely remember.
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This is by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
You've got a flair for the dramatic.
Nothing scarier than the real thing.
What would he do with it?
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Who are you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Teventer, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Rivain thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
Yeah, Ludric and his ego.
You ever met Ludric?
Well...
Because he's been dead 300 years, living off the legend of one fluke arrow.
Oh, I just wanted to make you feel better.
My reward is showing these idiots how it's done.
I like your determination.
You want pictures of monsters? I can provide some corpses.
A corpse? Nah. Now, if you pose next to a Vartero still breathing down your neck, I'll think about it.
Where's the Gloom Howler?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Herlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure we'd be a match made in heaven, you know? In all honesty, Davrin's mindset isn't terribly far away from my own mindset.
Maybe, but go easy on him. He's still getting the hang of things.
He runs into an ogre, it won't care. It'll eat him for lunch. I didn't mean your lunch.
Too late. You said the magic word.
I
see you around.
Probably have more in common with Davrin than any other companion that I can think of, personality-wise and stuff like that. He seems to be very, I don't know. He's a man's man, you know? He wants to get shit done. He doesn't really care much about emotions. He just wants to do the job and do it right. I'm about that life. I guess let's go over to Nev now. I don't really know what this icon is, but I guess we're going to find out.
You're up late.
You're awake to notice.
Can't sleep.
It's light outside. What are you talking about?
I'm awake to ask.
I sleep when I can get it. And this place, it's too quiet for that.
Way too quiet and peaceful. Who knows what's hiding in the walls? Seriously. Okay, what works then? How do you sleep?
I don't know. Chase the right bastard through the wrong ritual? It'll knock you right out. Of course, you might wake up with a new accessory.
Well, that must have been something.
There was a bit more in the middle, but yeah.
And now?
It's not what keeps me up at night. It's not the quiet. I never could sleep once work gets in my head. But what's got you up at night?
When I close my eyes, I see everything the gods have done, but not what I should do next. I don't know what's going to happen.
You and me both. Restlessness catches. Get one person in a room nervous, the whole place twitches. One person can't sleep. It's only getting later. Get out while you can.
I don't mind staying up, Nev. No.
A late night won't kill me.
Say that again in the morning.
Oh, they are getting a little...
early mornings.
They're
Now
getting a
those
little
might kill
flirty.
me.
Without me actually flirting. No thanks, Nev. Stop flirting with me. Not interested. Nev's case notes. Good word. Gallus. I hired you to find a book. A single book. Hardly a tall order. If you rely on word of mouth to secure employment, and given your address, you must do so dearly, then you need that word to be good. I'm sorry to say that won't come from me. Hecticus Terran. An unsent response from Nev. You hired me to find a book, and I did. You now know exactly where it is. The catch is, I figured out quick that this specific copy and the notes it contains isn't yours, and you didn't hire a thief. Now, if you want a copy of the book in general, I can get you a name. As for my good name and your opinion, I'll live. Feisty. Why are the chicks always flirting with me, you know? Is it because I have a... It's got to be the hair. It's the sexy-ass hair, isn't it? Scribbled note. There's a whisper in this wall. I've got my eye on it. Nev. It's the hairy feet. Chicks dig the hairy feet. It's a good thing I don't wear shoes then. Actually, his feet don't look hairy at all. He's a dwarf, not a hobbit. Jeez. Why don't you just leave your racist comments to yourself, Donna? All small people have hairy feet now, huh? Is that what we're doing? Unbelievable. Let's check out the new area. Who cleared all these brambles? It's just open now. Nobody knows why. Whoa. Is that an alluvian? Still can't quite understand why you gave him a woman's beach wave hairdo, but hey ho, whatever floats your boat. What are you talking about? Woman's beach wave hairdo? It's just long hair. What are you talking about? Look at this guy. Don't tell me you're not turned on, Donna. Help for Treviso. Hey, Tosh. We've been trying to get supplies to the crows in Treviso, but the crows who were supposed to pick up the supplies here in Ravane never reported in. If you and your fancy new friends have the time, could you check it out? The drop point was over on the coast. For golden glory, Isabella. While I'm up here, his hair is about the same length as mine. It's not right, Deej. What was that model called? Was it Flavio? He's like, it's Fabio, you big goof. You don't like guys with long hair? Well, you wouldn't have liked me in my early 20s then, Don. My late teens and early 20s. I had long hair a long time ago. It was a long, long time ago. I miss it. But now, It's just not possible. Just not possible. If I grew my hair out now, it would look so gross. All thinned out and gross and weird. I think that's so nasty when guys do that. When their hair's thinning, yet they refuse to cut it short and they just keep doing what they're doing. It's like, God, give it up. You're going bald. It's okay. It just means you're a real man. All right? Embrace it. Real men go bald. Everybody knows this. God, she's like the freaking one of the Doublemint twins. Look at this. Good Lord. Double your pleasure, double your fun. Wait, what was the name of her axe? Neckbreaker and Treasure. Okay. Oh. My boss is bald. I tell him, don't worry. All that testosterone must be going elsewhere. Wink. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe for him. Maybe for him. If I'm speaking from personal experience, I don't know if there's a... I honestly don't know if there's an ounce of testosterone left in my body. If there is, it's hiding.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
For gold and glory.
Right. You were one of us. How'd you end up here?
Isabella thought I would benefit from seeing the world a little bit.
You got kicked out?
I kept an artifact out of the wrong hands, but those hands have a lot of pull in Ravane. Isabella sent me with Varric until things cooled down.
Ugh, politics. The lords don't take me on political jobs.
Lucky you.
Traps and dragons. That's what I'm good with. Traps and dragons are simple.
What's the most interesting trap you've run into?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably.
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
That sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh, puzzles.
You've got the right idea going across the ceiling. Varric and I ran into an old elven puzzle once while we were hunting for Solus. There were these talking statues.
Riddles?
One only lied, one only told the truth, I think.
Ugh. What'd you do?
Varric gave them an autographed copy of his book. Turns out he's really popular in the Fade.
Nice.
Sometimes when I come in from break, I'll run a brush through my hair as you do. Well, not as you do, but he'll look at me and I'm like, you're just jealous. Yeah, he probably is. Say what you want about bald men, but bald women are worse. Just saying. Thank God they are much rarer than bald men.
We didn't have a dragon hunter when I was with the Lords. Why do they care about dragons now?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
So they're like really large magpies?
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
I miss the days of dodging traps and stealing treasure.
Hey, we're not thieves. We don't steal.
Barb's team literally stole the big prize sword from the Grand Tourney of Starkhaven.
Starkhaven's full of assholes. It doesn't count as stealing from them. You don't screw over anyone who can't afford it.
If the Lords of Fortune ever get a coat of arms, we should print that on the bottom in Old Tavine.
My mother works with them. That's how I met the Lords in the first place.
It's still just right on the tip of my tongue. I cannot pinpoint which female celebrity she sounds like.
When I left, Ravane was trying to figure out whether to arrest us or ignore us. How do they feel these days?
They were angry for a while. Then the Antam invaded.
I don't remember meeting your mother when I ran with the Lords. What does she do? Appraisals?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is. How much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The Lords send that stuff back to the Qunari in Parvalin. They pay the Lords a finder's fee.
They've put a lot of thought into it. Probably more than I did when I collected relics.
Just thinking about the gold?
And the glory, too. I can't forget the glory. Though if I defeat these gods, I'll have cornered the market there.
The Lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kontar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. Only skill she had was Qunari history. The Lords gave her work.
All right. I guess I'll just leave you here. A treasure hunter. With all the priceless artifacts.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
All right. Just let me know when.
It's right on the tip of my tongue. I just cannot picture her. All right, so we got some new. Oh, she's got another side quest to start too. Jeez. We just started the side quest from the paper that was in here on the table. Now she's got another conversation in here.
You remember the Hall of Valor that the Lords of Fortune have? Isabella says we should get ourselves invited.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Okay. Anybody else want to talk? All right, we got all kinds of quests. I guess let's do the companion quest first. Return to Ravane via the crossroads or fast travel. Tosh plans to head back to Ravane between quests and would welcome company. We'll go have a little bonding moment with her. There's also new side quests available in this area, apparently. And we should be able to get this now. Because now that she's officially in our party, we can use her companion ability or whatever you want to call it. Wait. I have that armor on again. Oh, that's right. That's right. I just got this. I forgot that I got new armor and switched over to this. That's what's going on. We're looking very gold. The voice actress is called Jen Manley. Yeah, I figured it wasn't the celebrity actress that I'm thinking of, but she sounds very much like a celebrity actress that I just cannot put my finger on. And it's killing me.
Okay.
I didn't think it was actually her. She was in Star Trek? The movie? Like the first remake movie? I loved that first remake movie. So good. And then they kind of fell off from there.
Looks like the Dreadwolf finds his way just about everywhere.
Ravane is on pretty good terms with the Dalish clans. We get elven stuff here and there.
Weathered journal page. I hate keeping watch here. Pops doesn't believe me, but I swear the statue's eyes follow me at night. Why'd they build a castle around that thing anyways? I may be a city elf from Val Royeaux, but even I know the Dreadwolf when I see him. Warden Mel Caribou, 631 steel.
So, Tosh.
So it was armor barrier sunder. That's what I did.
Lords of Fortune. They're treasure hunter.
Oh, I don't have any freaking momentum. That's why.
The Ravani Armada and the Anton Navy have destroyed a lot of each other's ships. Good for salvagers, bad for sailors.
Oh, so close to level 25.
Hey,
So close. Star Trek
we had
Picard.
a thing.
Oh,
So,
that show.
Tosh.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Lords of Fortune.
That
Your treasure hunter.
makes a lot more sense, actually. Because from what I've heard, that show is pretty woke. So it would make sense for her to be in this pretty woke game. Okay, so now we got to decide what we want here. Because, max momentum. The only problem is if I get this, it's completely pointless. So I feel like if I want anything from here, I should probably come from this side. Because this is going to do absolutely nothing if I get it. Well, the charged heavy attack will apply necrosis if they're not already suffering from it. That it'll do half of it, I guess. God, we have the dumbest cats in the world. I thought I heard something. I'm like, what is that noise? I was like, is Cortana really scratching at the door outside? Which is really weird. Because she never does that. She never wants to be near me, so I don't know why she's scratching the door. So I open up the door and I'm just like, okay, come on, if you want to come in. She just kind of trots off and I'm like, either come in or stop scratching at the freaking door. Anywho. So I guess, we could get that. Let's see what else we got here. Maximum necrosis stacks. I guess that wouldn't be terrible. No, I don't need crit. Affliction damage. That could be good. What else is 2 away? Equipping an ability of each damage type increases ability damage by 25%. Cortana, go lay down. I tried letting you in here, dummy. Now she's out there whining. She's just a typical cat. Do yours not like being together? Not really. No. They don't, yeah, no, they don't. They both like being near Liz. But when Liz is not around, like, they don't lay next to each other, or, as a matter of fact, I didn't know that this was a thing, but I was getting ready to go to bed the other night, and there's like a little tower out in the foyer, and there's like a little bed on the top, and there's a little bed on the bottom. Well, Cortana's usually on the bottom, because that's where she goes to hide, because she's scared of everything. But if Skitty isn't on the top, Cortana will be on the top sometimes. Well, last night, or not, was it last night? Either last night or the night before. I'm getting ready for bed. I go upstairs. And I see Skitty kind of like walking on the window ledge. kind of making her way to the top of the tower, Cortana was laying there, and I didn't see it, but I heard like a, and then next thing I know, Cortana's jumping down and goes to the bottom, and then Skitty took the spot on top. So I think Skitty walked up to Cortana and was like batting her to get out of her spot. And Cortana, being terrified of everything like she is, just didn't even make a sound, just jumped down and went down to her spot in the bottom, and Skitty just laid down on the top. I didn't know that was the thing. I didn't know that Skitty bullied her like that, but yeah. Interesting. How can you even do this? Equip an ability of each damage type? There's like 5 or 6 different damage types. I don't understand that. I don't know why you would want that anyway, but what else? Lightning Quiver. I don't think we really need that. Max momentum again, that could be good. Stagger from abilities. Physical resistance, I guess that could be good. Ignores a portion of defense when attacking. That could be good. All right, so we got some options. We got some options. Pilfer. Oh, yeah, I remember that. We don't want that. I think we'll go this way first. We'll get this, even though I'm not going to use it, so we can get to this. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Can't go wrong with more resistance. Okay.
Right? Yep. And that includes ruins? Elven ruins?
Yep.
I see. Okay.
What is this? Different side quests? I guess we'll do that since we're right here.
Sure.
Okay.
Recover the supplies. Weren't there supposed to be here dudes here? Are we supposed to be meeting somebody here? Well. Seriously? Release the damn bees. Won't even let me clamber up that freaking ledge. Eat's sake. Okay, and he's just waiting for me as soon as I get around that? Like, come on. You know, for as easy as the enemies are overall, they do some really just unfair shit sometimes. Hey, quit spamming the same freaking move. Level 25.
For sure.
Okay. So let's get what we were just talking about. Little 10% physical resist. Definitely don't need that. What's this? Gain 50 momentum and regain 25% of your arrows after performing a successful takedown. No, we don't want that either. What's on the other side of it? Takedown damage plus 15%? That could be good. I don't know if we'll start moving that way immediately, but Wasn't there another desolate malady? Or I guess it was the 2 determinations. I think we'll get this next. For more affliction damage. But I thought there were 2 of those. I guess not. There's 2 determinations. Maybe that's what I was getting mixed up. All right. Yeah, I think we're going to go that route next. Where was it? Over here? Right here. Okay. So we'll go. We don't want. Well, the necrotic weapons deals 25% more damage would be good, but. Yeah, I think, yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this and then we'll go here next. Okay. His arm reach is massive, way too long. So, like, those enemies that go in berserk mode, they're just relentless. You can't stagger them, really. And then they just, they're just, like, constantly attacking. So you're just constantly dodging out of the way, and it's just really annoying to fight. Well, we found the guys we were supposed to meet. They did. A bloodstained note. Viago, since you said you already had weaponry covered, we've sent mostly alchemical supplies. This should give you what you need for those lovely little traps you've been springing on your new friends in Treviso. You can send your team to our agreed-upon drop spot at the waterfall on the cliff tops. Here's to causing trouble for the Antam wherever they are. Isabella.
These are the crows that were supposed to be picking up supplies.
Looks like they were ambushed.
All right, well, I guess that leg of that quest is done. Here's a new one. It is up above. How do I get up there? Have I been up there yet? I can't remember. There's a ladder, but I don't know where that ladder is.
Find? You sell them?
Some of them.
There isn't even... Oh, I guess because we haven't discovered it.
The rest go to Shiv.
Who's Shiv?
Elven guy. He's from a Dalish clan that works with us.
You ate all your food, Skitty. There's no more.
With you?
Yeah. Shiv makes sure we don't sell anything sacred to your people.
Go ahead and lay back down.
Huh.
There's no more food. He's sniffing around trying to find it. Skitty, you ate all your food, stupid. There's no more. He's like, my bowl's not there anymore. What happened? Yeah, I moved it because I thought Cortana was going to come in here. And the only reason I'm sure Cortana was going to come in here was to see if you had any food left over in your bowl. I'm gonna see if she actually finds it. Giddy. Giddy. Hey! Get down. She found it. There's nothing in there. It's gone. Lay down. Please, sir, can I have some more? No. No, she can't. She hasn't thrown up in 2 days. Knock on wood. No, she cannot have more.
I'd like some more, please. Please, sir. Can I have some more?
Piss off. I don't know what does the guy say? He does. Oliver does not get more, right?
Oliver Twist.
Blood-smeared note. It was Cataranda herself chased us in here. We got food and water for a day or two, but Jonas is hurt bad. I think she got Mirabelle. How does something that big come out from nowhere? We got a battle. NPCs fighting NPCs. Nice.
Watch ahead.
I'm not even trying to fight you. I'm trying to fight your buddy here.
Took them down. Clean. Nice work. You bet.
Hi, Gotus. Bye, Gotus. Thanks for letting us know that you're lurking there, bud. So we can say hi and bye. Hope you have a great day. All right. How do we get up here? Because it was blocked off before. Maybe it's not now. I thought you were supposed to be watching her, Donna. Do your job. Jeez. She, I guess she jumped back up there and knocked the thing down, or at least pawed it down. And all these little dried food bits went everywhere. Should have known better to leave her and it in here. He doesn't really go crazy about food like that. She's probably like, wow. And the game crashed. Are you fucking kidding me? Great patch, guys. Great patch. At least it didn't crash OBS, and my desktop background images came back, so that's neat. Great bug. Let's try this again, shall we? Hopefully it auto-saved. Well, it did. Yep. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. So, how do we get this? Careful. Don't. It started getting all choppy again. I was getting scared.
So, about Shiv. He examines ancient elven artifacts you find?
Yeah. Tells us what not to sell because it's cultural, or because it might blow up.
How does he know?
He's the thing. What's the word? Like my mother, but for elf stuff.
He's the keeper for the Dalish clan? And the Lords of Fortune listen to him?
Yeah. He pays us a finder's fee on stuff that should stay with his people. He also gives us a heads up about which floor tiles will set off fire traps or something.
Oh, okay. So this isn't blocked off anymore. Yeah, this was blocked off before. There was like a little wall here. It's crazy. You can trigger those companion ability things super far away. Kind of surprised that they did that. You can also trigger them. You don't even have to have line of sight. You can just see them through walls and rocks and stuff.
Gotcha.
Cool. I don't know why we need to do that, but I did it. Maybe we're gonna have a bonfire later.
Some kind of puzzle with torches or fires or something. Might get treasure out of it.
Man, now you're talking. Did she just fall off the cliff? Probably. Probably. She'll be fine. Your companions don't die in this game. Not even in battle. They don't even fall in battle, which is really weird.
I'm on it.
They're just completely invincible. I don't know why they designed the game like that either. I can't remember ever playing a game where your battle companions... Did that burn out? What the heck?
Let's see if it burns.
Would I have to light them in a certain order? Huh. Did the other one burn out? It did. Weird. Maybe I have to light them in a certain order then. Wait. Did it stay on? And did it not burn out until I lit that second one?
Got it.
Okay. So this is the first one. How do I get this chest, though? Oh, maybe if we light all the things, this lowers. Another side quest? Warden Gray's final repose? Warden Gray? Gray Warden the Gray Warden? What the? Shark's Mouth Fort 1. The Gray Warden. Excerpt from a Gray Warden log. After agreeing that the Darkspawn are a threat, the Kunaris sent their first Warden recruit. He had trouble living under the restrictions of his homeland, from what little we gather. He should fit right in with the rest of the Wardens. I don't know that he cares about Warden ideals, but he's a great fighter. He passed the joining and even helped kill an ogre coming up through the volcano. The only thing left is to give him a name. The Kunari are normally just named after their jobs, he says, so we're calling him Gray for now. Added by Davrin. Always wondered when the Kunari first joined the Wardens. Good to see even the Kunari took the blight seriously. So yeah, he was a Grey Warden, and they named him Gray. Grey Warden the Grey. Kind of like Gandalf. Gandalf the Grey Warden? Crossover? What? Ah, there we go. That's how we do this. We're unlocking all kinds of shortcuts here now. Dropping ladders, destroying walls.
Another of those Fen'Harel altars.
Oh, it's out by the quest marker. How convenient. Oh, God. Sometimes I don't know my own speed. The hell was that?
Seems like you're never far from the water in Ravine, one way or another.
Okay. Got another skill point. Well, let me try to remember what I was going to get. It was this, right? Yeah, we were going here first. And then here next. Oh, that's right. We were looking at that too. Yeah, we can get this one. We can get the Insidious Rot after this. That works. Getting two birds stoned at once. So this is the third one I've seen. Maybe there's only 3. Let's see if this is the correct second one. Aha! They didn't go out. All right. So let's go back to the one that burnt out. Maybe that's the third and final one. It was somewhere... There it is.
All yours, Tosh.
And it should unlock this door, right? Yeah.
Look, we got a new door. Bet there's something good on the other side.
How does it work? We don't know. But we'll take the treasure. Did I say treasure? I meant garbage. Oh, well, Every time you use it. Oh, this is for Harding. +1 maximum potions. Yeah. Yeah, we could take that. Pirate grave marker. Here lies Ty. He died as he lived, saying, "Hold my grog." We buried what was left. Help yourself to his stuff. Goodbye, Ty. I'll see you soon. Love, Reese. Why didn't they take his stuff? I mean, thanks for leaving it for me. But pirate friends not looting their dead pirate friend? That seems like it wouldn't happen. Huh. Thought that was one of those deals we could RB. Maybe we can't RB this. Isn't this Lucanus's companion ability thing? I think since we can't pick him as a companion, it won't let me do this right now. And that sucks. It's like, oh wait, now it's, what? Okay, now it's letting me. That's weird.
What? How?
Don't ask, just come along. Oh, snap. She just got a rarity increase on her axe. Nice. Why does it sound like a bomb's going off when I fire an arrow now? It's like, boom. Antom orders. The boss here attempt to help the boss in Treviso. I will not have the butcher complaining that I am hindering his efforts. Gillinane does not reward those who fail. Find the crows and these supplies and bring them to the Warden Fort. We will deliver both to the butcher to show that the Antom who preserve Penshonek are worthy of greatness.
Looks like the Antom got the supplies that were meant for the crows.
We need to get those supplies back and pay back the Antom.
Come on. The Lords of Fortune don't leave allies in need. For golden glory.
For golden glory!
Rockin' stone!
A rockin' stone? Did I hear a rockin' stone?
I don't know if I can get up over here. Do I have to go around this way? I mean, I know I can go around this way, but can I? Yeah, I'll just go around. I don't want to risk it and have to come all the way back up over here.
If you ain't rockin' stone, you ain't coming home.
From one dwarf to the next. I told you, I'm only playing video games where I can play dwarves from now on. So the Resident Evil 4 remake playthrough should be interesting. I'm gonna have to find some mod or something so I can play as a dwarf. This is a dwarf-only stream.
Most treasure hunters I run into aren't like you. The Lords of Fortune, I mean. It's surprising.
Oh, you thought we were assholes.
No. Well,
You kind of are,
maybe
actually.
a bit. Before, but not now. Most treasure hunters don't care. They take whatever's shiny to try and sell it, no matter how important it is.
Right. Assholes. The Lords like treasure, but we do it right. We have Shiv for elf stuff and my mother for Kunari stuff.
What the?
That's surprisingly respectful.
Also keeps us from getting cursed and crap.
Oh, one of these, eh? Seriously, that was it? Okay, well, what did that unlock? Easiest puzzle ever. I have no idea what it unlocked. Whee! Hello down there, down there, down there. Oh, this must be what it unlocked. I can use the lever now. More levers. Okay. Uh-huh. Door's open. So... Jeez, all kinds of locks we gotta unlock, apparently. I guess we're good to drop down. And go on in. Bring it.
On your right! Good work, everyone!
Jeez, this whole region is just like unlocking shortcut after shortcut after shortcut. Oh, hey, I can go down here now.
Okay.
She can interact with all kinds of stuff. Usually the companion abilities, they do like one thing. She can interact with like 3 different things.
Door's sealed, but those figures next to it look different.
Journal of a Thief. I've been here 3 days now, and I'm so close I can feel it. The treasure the old records talked about is just behind this door. The seals are the key. Find the matching ones, and the door should open. They're hidden around the castle. It's almost like the bones are watching me, waiting for me to find these seals. If I get this open, I can go back to Kirkwall rich enough to buy the Viscounty. Running low on food. Ate some of the local plants, and my guts are feeling weird. Just going to close my eyes for a minute.
Might be a clue for how to open it.
And dead. So we got 1 of 3 done. The hell? Follow the spirit. What? What the hell? We went this way, right?
That Dalish clan you worked with really has a keeper named Shiv?
His full name is longer. Shibari, Shivara.
Shivanis? That's Elven for dedication to duty.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's more like it. Elfier, I mean. And you call him Shiv, for short.
And because he once stabbed a Venatori in the face.
Oh my!
Yeah, he drank for free that night.
What the hell? Oh. 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 Okay. 1 more to go, I guess.
Careful ahead. Watch for incoming.
Gotta activate this closer. I keep thinking he's gonna like lunge forward and start that combo, but no. Bleed out. Bleed out?
Hey, they had one of the crows prisoner.
Or not.
She's still alive.
The Antom kept me alive so they could use me to trick Ravain into sending more supplies. I didn't think anyone was coming.
The Lords of Fortune wouldn't abandon you. It's the least we could do for the crows.
Thank you for your timely arrival. I'll get the supplies to Treviso and pay back the Antom there.
Oh man. Forgot about this chest. How do I get this chest? Well, we have quests there, so it should lead me in the direction. Nope, I forgot to select that quest. All right. And what's the quickest way to get back up?
All right.
Need a wisp.
Need a wisp. How am I supposed to find a wisp? Weather journal page. Orders came down today. We're abandoning the fortress. No more darkspawn. Too expensive to maintain. I can't believe it. Worse, Tops was reassigned to bloody Ferelden, and I'm being sent to Weissau. I already read that. Blah, 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 blah. Why? I am confused. Is this not the right? Do I have the wrong quest highlighted? How do I get up there? What up, Flame? How are you doing, dude? Flame, how do I get up there? I know you know. Tell me. I am not figuring it out. Also, why is there a Map level 4 when there's no... There's nothing on map level 4. So it looks like you can go across there. Come down the ladder. What the hell was that noise? So I assume the way up has to be this way, right? Go across there. I am not seeing it. Oh, wait.
Okay.
When in doubt, just blow shit up?
Looks like we made a door.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, just trigger this explosive and then a ladder comes down. Why did you not know that, Deej? There's the wisp. Shark's Mouth Fort 2, The Eruption. Excerpt from a Grey Warden log. A seer warned us of a darkspawn horde gathering in the tunnels in Shark's Mouth. The fighting was fierce. More darkspawn than we'd seen in years. They would have overwhelmed us, but the seer called on spirits to awaken the volcano. Warden Grey was more scared of the seer than he was of the Hurlocks. Kunari have a particular fear of mages and demons. But Grey still protected the seer until her ritual was complete. I'm watching lava pour from the jaws of Shark's Mouth as I write this. It'll be years before the Darkspawn find another way to the surface. The seer said the eruption would anger some spirits, but we'll deal with that as we must. Added by Tosh. Seers awakening a volcano? A Kunari believer protecting a mage? Would have lost money twice. Oh, wow. Is the wisp timed? Huh. Well, then I'll come back to get the wisp in a minute. Might as well get all this stuff first. Since I'm already up here.
Look at that ocean view.
Free March's Guardian. Said to warn respectful owners against threats. It sometimes faces different directions without being moved. Ooh. Okay. Got that out of my system. Still a chest here. Why do I have this quest tracked? Oh, that's the wisp chest. So we need to get the wisps and then run towards that chest. Come on, wisp. Follow me. Ah, why thank you, my good man. Eternal Wail. A disturbing carving of a screaming figure. If held against the wind, it emits a howl that sends a shiver along the listener's spine. Fire damage, eh? Hey, it's the last lever.
Hear that? Door's open.
Job's done. All right, let's open the door to the Warden Vault. Hopefully there's some good treasure in there. Bond level up. 2 skill points for Tosh. Petrified Dragon's Egg. The shape and markings clearly identify this as a dragon's egg, but the object has been petrified, not by age, but by magic. Okay, we have a choice. Tasha's offhand attack deals 50% additional physical damage on top of the damage dealt by the initial strike. Or the shockwave on impact has a reduced radius but adds 2 stacks of burning to enemies hit. Yeah, let's do this one. Focus fire. Welcome back, Flame. I'm at work, registered nurse, and had to take a call as soon as I got here. Laughing out loud. Having to do work at work? What is this? Oh, speaking of what is this? While necrotic weapons is active, charged attacks deal necrotic damage in an area around the target, but remove necrotic weapons. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. I guess I could replace it with the biting thumb. We definitely want to keep bleeding shard. Or maybe I shouldn't even equip it, actually. Let me see something. Wait. I need to see something real quick. What has this country come to? I know. Needing to work at work? Unreal. Okay, so all of your weapon attacks deal necrotic damage for 20 seconds. So we don't have necrotic weapons whenever we do this. We only get necrotic weapons after a takedown, right? Or... Perfect. Defense grants necrotic weapons. Bless you. Where is it that it says takedown grants necrotic weapons? Defeating an enemy with a takedown grants necrotic weapons. Your attacks also apply 25% bonus stagger. I think... Okay, so that's the way my play style. That's really the only way I get necrotic weapons. So I think we need to. Where's my stagger at right now? Bonus ability stagger. No, I don't care about ability stagger. Just regular stagger. Staggered duration. I don't care about the duration. I want... Like, what is my... What's my stagger? Why does it not tell me? I'm not seeing anything about just regular stagger except for the duration. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't equip this ring then. God, I hate this fucking game so much. They have royally fucked this game up with the latest patch. I was just in the fucking menu looking at my character stats and the game crashed. And crashed OBS. What in the hell, man? Freaking ridiculous. So where are we at now? Did anything save? Do I have that item? I do have that item. I don't think I'm gonna equip it. My other two rings are they're just so good for my build. And my stagger is not high enough anymore to warrant equipping that ring. So as much as it works for my build, or could work for my build, I think the other two rings that I have are just better right now. Maybe I'll switch over to it eventually, but I feel like it'd be a bad switch to do right now. So there's a quest. There's another, her companion quest is here. We still have 2 chests down here. Isn't this where, hold up. Isn't that where we just were?
Hey, Balara. You know those elven power crystals we plug in to make bridges and open doors?
I figured it out. I figured out who she sounds like. Who the actress is, who she sounds like. I don't know her name, but I know her face now. And I know what she's from. She's from Scrubs. IMDb. It just freaking hit me as she was talking just now. Krista Miller. Her. The snarky woman from Scrubs. I can't remember if anything else she's been in. She was the buff doctor's girlfriend or wife or both. But she was always super snarky and funny and bitchy towards Zach Braff's character. She sounds exactly like this voice actress. And I'm so glad I finally figured it out. It's been bothering me for days. It's not her. She's not the voice actress, but the voice actress who voices Tosh sounds exactly like her.
Be more respectful? Oh, well, yes. But no. The Elven word for them is June Suladin Belinaris Ina Gilan Lasa Shiral.
Oof.
But mostly we just call them power crystals.
No kidding. That's even bigger than Canary words.
The Elven word for the sockets is even longer.
You don't gotta say it. I believe you.
Oh, I didn't open up the other one. It crashed because I was sitting here in my menu. That's right. We got an Azure bow and something for her. You haven't seen much of Scrubs? Oh, you should watch Scrubs. It's such a good show. I don't want to say get Disney Plus or anything because I'm very anti-Disney, but it is on Disney Plus. That's how I was watching it. I didn't make it through the entire series, I don't think, but I made it pretty deep through. But yeah, it's such a good show. It does a very good blend of like funny and also serious and emotional. I am going to equip this on her. And I need to switch armor damage over to her new armor. Anti-Disney, please spill the beans. Sounds interesting. Oh, well, they're just incredibly woke and racist, and I don't want to give them any more of my money. That's pretty much it. Okay. So I guess we can do this companion quest finally, which is why we came here in the first place. Who knows how long ago. My wife just texted me. Woke and racist is an odd combo. Why you say that? A lot of woke institutions and people are racist. I feel like it's usually either one or the other. No. They're just racist against white people. That's the thing. Unless you're one of those completely weird people who think that you can't be racist towards white people. Which, if you're one of those people, then I'd like to have a talking to you. Tosh is taking some time on the beach to blow off steam, figuratively and literally. This quiet moment offers a chance to get to know her better. Dummy talk? What's dummy talk?
Hey. Some for you. Some for you. Hey, don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
This is the fun side of you. No.
Here.
Who's
let me.
Steam?
You gotta spread it out. Throw it out in a clump and they fight over it.
What are you talking about?
I know how to do it.
What are you
So
guys
do it.
talking about in the chat? I don't even know.
Sometimes I practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic or...
It's not magic. My mother says the Kunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Untom called you a Dari?
Yeah. Old Kunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks Sadari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for
Later,
clues.
Flame.
Come on. Don't want to scare the birds.
Guess he didn't want to answer my question. The game dialogue? Oh. I'm barely listening
My
to the
mother
game
left
dialogue,
queue
to be
not far
honest.
from here. She got herself transferred to Kontar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kontar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
Lycune isn't a prison. People can leave if they want.
Don't worry about it, Flame. See you later, dude. Thanks for stopping by.
You little guys hungry?
Do you miss living under the Cume?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me. There's enough for all of you. Shathan was worried about what the Kunari would do with a fire breather like me.
What would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antam, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Kuhn.
I don't know if I can see see it up there. I might have to go back where we came from. Hang on, Tosh. I'll be right with you. Who the hell? I hear it. I don't think I can get up there yet. I think since I'm on this companion quest, the game's not going to let me get up there. If I could just see a little bit of it, I could shoot it, but... Get up there. I don't even know. Once the world opens up, I don't even know how I'm supposed to... Really? Oh, wait. Maybe I gotta go where she is. Better vantage point up here, maybe? Oh, yeah, for sure.
There you go.
Hungry fella?
Come on. Over here's where I practice.
There you go.
Why not on the beach?
Get out of here.
Scare the birds. We just fed them.
Don't want to scare the birds. We just fed them as I'm scaring the birds. I guess this date's ruined. Could you imagine? Could you imagine our little...
What the crap is that?
The Antar must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vash Vatari. Come on. These banners need to burn.
Our little dwarf body with her big muscly Kunari body. We'd make some interesting children. Use Tasha's Dragonfire to blast away objects.
Okay.
Didn't your mother just tell you not to use that dragon breath?
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting.
Yeah.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
Oh, I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ouch.
Didn't hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
I guess that's the trade-off for being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
You said, one time my tongue got in the way and it got burned. How would your tongue not get in the way all the time? You've got fire coming out of your mouth. Your tongue is in your mouth. How? I guess I just suck at breathing fire. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Why is there a cat up here in front of this note? A lost poem, translated from Kunlat. Slow blink seems to say, I'm going to eat you, little fish. Purr, soft, soothing friend. Wow. So beautiful. See, this is why I'm a rogue dwarf. I'm not a fire-breathing
An untimed supply cache.
Kunari.
It's locked up.
Not for long. Watch.
Which apparently she's the only one, which is weird and dumb.
All yours, Tosh. Wow. It burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How would you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby. This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that.
This is just ridiculous. Playing this game, I'm risking the integrity of the stream playing this game. I mean, it's crashed 4 times now. 2 of the 4 times it's crashed out my stream and crashed out OBS. I don't know. If they don't release a patch by Sunday, I think Sunday I might just start Resident Evil 4 Remake. I'm getting sick of this shit. They have effectively just destroyed this game with that patch. My God. Can't even change scenes in the damn game without it crashing. Is there like a complaint forum, or can you go to them directly? Well, I don't know if there's a complaint forum, but in the comments section on Steam, where they talk about the patch that was released and, you know, what they supposedly fixed, almost the entire comment section is talking about how they fucked everything up. So they're aware. They're very much aware. They were aware before the game even released, I'm sure.
Come on. Over here's where I practice.
Why not on the beach?
Don't want to scare the birds. We just fed them.
Okay, well, we're back here. Cross your fingers that it doesn't crash again once we get to that spot. Looks like we get to redo this whole walking part again.
What the crap is that?
The Antar must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vosh Vatari! Come on. These banners need to burn. Yep.
And you know how I've talked about the
What
frame
does it feel
drops?
like when you breathe fire like that?
You know, where
spitting.
it's frequently just dropping down to like
Something inside my
15
throat
frames a
opens up and lets
second.
stuff mixed together. Then
That-
there's this rush of heat as I roll
That
it out.
is the reason why it's crashing.
I'm surprised it doesn't
It's
hurt your
basically
mouth
a
to do
mixture of that happening and like the
time my tongue
camera
got in the
moving
way,
too fast
got a
kind of
mouthful of
thing,
fire.
and then it just completely crashes out.
Didn't hurt much.
But
My
the
mother has to make
frequent
food
frame
exercises
drops
so I
are
can taste it.
absolutely
I guess that's the trade-off for being a
a reason why it's crashing
It's
so much
fine.
now.
I smell stuff better than most people.
That is very much obvious. They go hand in hand. I did see, and I was reading the comments on the patch notes on Steam earlier today, and I did see somebody in there saying something about like, yeah, I've never really had an issue with the performance. Okay, you're either lying, full of shit, or you think that not having an issue with performance, you think that 35 to 40 frames per second is good and normal. Those are the only 3 options there. I guess it's 2 options. Lying and full of shit is kind of the same thing.
Supply cache.
You're either lying and full of shit, or you think 35 to 40 frames per second is good and acceptable on PC.
Let's see if it burns.
Wow. It burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How would you figure out
That
which
didn't
kinds of
even look
metals
like
you could
metal.
melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby.
It looked like cloth. Please don't crash.
This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that.
I'm gonna move very slowly and not turn the camera hard. I'm not gonna turn to the right. I'm gonna walk directly at her.
Karash.
Okay.
It's Tosh.
I think we're good.
Brought food.
Avatosh, it's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this with you?
This is Rook. He's a friend.
A friend? All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
What's the difference between drip rain and mist rain?
Drip rain soaks through the clothes. Mist rain just wets the skin. Sorry, I don't know all the words in your language.
Oh, I get it.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Antam when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the Qun. I was not taught war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antam cannons. After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
Is there anything you need? We saw that the Antam were in the area.
Yes, I knew some of them from the dreadnought where I worked. I know places to hide. They did not see me.
Let me know if they give you trouble.
I am at peace, Avatosh. I have the clouds to watch and fish to eat.
More than just fish. Here you go. Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Avatosh.
Panahedan. I'll see you soon.
So, the dragon hunter has a softer side.
The Qun says you take care of people.
So, you're a little Kunari, a little Ravani, and a little dragon?
Yeah?
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing.
Did you just see what it said on the left? You've chosen to encourage Tosh
So how do you
something
get it?
about her
I learned how to
multicultural
survive as a
background.
Tevente galley slave, and then as a lord of fortune like you.
Oh my god.
And now, I'm fighting elven gods. So you take what works from each path, right?
This game.
Yeah.
Kunari knife.
Planted.
While initial evaluations dramatically presumed the well-sharpened blade was for sinister purposes, looking at you, Brother Rondas, the device is strikingly similar to one used by Ravani bakers to cut flatbread. Flatbread.
Take Kunari language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots.
The Chantry versus the Qun. An excerpt from Tov Ashoth, a guide for Kunari leaving the Qun, written by Seer Rowan with notes from Shathan, translated from Kunlat. As you learn of the world outside the Qun, you will hear people speak of the Maker and the Chantry. In some ways, these are like the Qun under which you grew up. The Chantry is not like the whole of the Qun. It is instead like our priests and scholars. Outside the Qun, the military is controlled by a ruler like the King of Ravane, while building and farming are controlled by merchants. Why is there an S? Does that stand for seer? If this strikes you as inefficient, you understand it correctly. Imagine an Othlok worker and an Asala priest arguing over how to build a library with no triumvirate to settle their disputes fairly. The Chant of Light teaches that the world was created by the Maker, a divine figure who then left the world to dwell in the Fade. By the Maker means that something surprising has happened, while Maker willing is hoping for good fortune. The Maker is not a spirit or demon. Suggesting this might be the case makes Chantry priests very unhappy. Andraste was a warrior and scholar who received visions of the Chant of Light, much like Kozlun, understanding the principles of the Qun. She spread the chant across the south. The core principles of the Chantry are to be kind to one another, to spread word of the Chant of Light, much like the Qun was meant to spread, and to not let mages rule over others. This is interpreted differently in different countries. In the south, mages were kept in captivity, restricted almost like our Sarabas. In Ravane, mages simply must renounce any claim to rule as a noble. In Tevinter, Chantry priests say that the Chant of Light only restricts mages from ruling for evil, and mages are free to rule. This has led to a split between the Chantry there and in other places. It is reassuring to see that the Qun is not the only way of life broken by institutional corruption.
Kunari and Ravane were at peace. Now the Antam have broken from the Qun and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
That's their loss. People who've only ever been one thing will never know how big the world is.
I feel like I'm getting preached at again. A lost poem, translated from Kunlat. Look beyond the sea. White clouds race across the sky. Forget cannon smoke.
Yeah? Maybe.
Back here again.
Mother, what are you doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't. Because she's sleeping in my base, which means I own the bed. I'm actually next on laundry detail.
She always did like the mouthy ones.
In truth, Evitash's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways, she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
I came to ask Karash about the tablet your group recovered. I wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antam.
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again. Chakra Toebra.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari do not slouch, and neither does our language. Panahedan, Evitash. You did well bringing Karash his food.
Sorry. She's like that.
Don't let her ruin your mood. This was nice.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Tosh spent time on the Ravani coast feeding the birds and practicing her fire breathing. An encounter with her mother, Shatfan, showed that they do not always get along, but have each other's best interests at heart. And the game crashed again. I am going to go ahead and end the stream there. And like I said, I am not playing this anymore until there's another patch. So, absolutely ridiculous. There wasn't even anything happening there. We were sitting on a freaking screen reading text. I'm done. Thanks for watching, Donna. Goatus, if you're still doing your lurk. Have a good night, guys. See you tomorrow.